Hello, in this video we will discuss about the diabetes insipidus. So we will discuss with the different type of the diabetes insipidus. So this is a brain which that is involved, and pituitary gland is contained a hypothalamus, and here is the pituitary gland, adenohypophysis and neurohypophysis. For example, the hypothalamus will trigger the due to the blood pressure regulation will lead to stimulate the neurohypophysis to produce the antidiuretic hormone. So this antidiuretic hormone is very important for the reabsorption of the water during the excretion in the nephron. So the collecting duct and the distal convoluted tubule is involved the reabsorption through aquaporin type 2 channel, which that is created by the by the antidiuretic hormone. So this is the glomerulus, Bowman capsule, afferent arteriole, and efferent arteriole. So remember, this is the proximal convoluted tubule, distal convoluted tubule, and loop of Henle is used for the absorption of too much water, but a reabsorption of too much water into the blood while the aquaporin type 2 channel is extra working. So anyhow, I hope it makes sense about the little bit concept. Let's begin to understand the causes. So the presentation is the excessive loss of water. Excessive loss of water we can detect through a different mechanism. For example, the water which that is high a level of the water and osmolality basically increase in the urine. So the sign and symptom and diagnosis, let's begin to understand. Basically, the sign and symptom is the polydipsia. Polydipsia mean the more than one time in an hour the thirsty and you will drink water more. Polyuria mean the change of the urine production. Dehydration mean the decrease of the water in the blood circulatory system. Postural hypotension and high sodium concentration in the blood. Why high concentration of the sodium in the blood? Because the water will when lost, so the decrease of the water lead to increase the sodium ultimately. Per 100 ml of water containing more sodium. So the reabsorption of water help to prevent loss of sodium and potassium to maintain the normal function for action potential and cell physiology. Action potential in the nerves and the transportation of the material within the cell is very important through potassium and sodium, so that is why the normal physiology can be changed to abnormal. So the urine osmolality decrease, it is the sign and symptom. And on the other hand, the high serum osmolality. In this the blood test when we will done, so the high serum osmolality will occur. The minerals will increase and the glucose and other things while the water will decrease. And the water deprivation test is the desmopressin test. It is the different. In this way, we will provide the desmopressin for channel for creation, and on the in this way, this is the synthetic antidiuretic hormone. So we can check through an interval of 8 hours before and 8 hours later after the food. So before the 8 hours, avoid food and fluid and osmolality measurement by this mechanism. After this measurement of the osmolality, when the high serum osmolality will and the urine test will decrease the osmolality. In this way, the desmopressin will provide after the 8 hour later. In this way, after the eating of food, if the desmopressin will work, this drug, in this way the cranial diabetes insipidus will be. While if the ADH respond after 8 hours, it means cranial diabetes. While if not, it means the nephrogenic. So what is the nephrogenic and cranial diabetes? Let's further discuss. So the collecting duct don't respond to antidiuretic hormone. In this way, the channel will be not working. So the causes is the drug, lithium containing drug, and the genetic can be the AVPR2 gene are present in the X chromosome, which that will be dysfunction to not produce the aquaporin channel after the transcription to translation. And in this way, the kidney disease chronic and electrolyte imbalance like potassium decrease is known as the hypokalemia, and hypocalcemia is the calcium increase. Hypercalcemia, not hypocalcemia. So in this way, the cranial diabetes is the different, like nephrogenic is the different. Cranial diabetes is due to the idiopathic brain tumor, head injury, infection, meningitis, encephalitis, and TB. This is due to the dysfunction of the pituitary gland, the neurohypophysis. So in this way, there is a lot of problem can be created by this, even not only diabetes insipidus. So let's begin to understand further. I am thirsty. It is the person, and in this way, the polyuria will occur. And due to this polyuria, the person will become a thirsty. So the central diabetes insipidus number one we will understand about the in this way the lack of antidiuretic hormone synthesis and release, and the urine output will be increased. In this way, the urine output will increase, mean the water will be lost and thirsty again and again. While the number two is the nephrogenic diabetes insipidus. In this way, the antidiuretic hormone is normal but or high, but the effect of antidiuretic hormone on renal tubule is reduced. It means decrease, and the antidiuretic hormone resistance. Antidiuretic hormone resistance mean the channel will not produce due to the binding of the antidiuretic hormone receptor will not correct. So that is the problem will lead to diabetes insipidus. While the third is the dipsogenic diabetes. This is the dipsogenic diabetes insipidus is the defect in thirst mechanism, and water will increase intake, and in this way will lead to polyuria. And the same mechanism, and on the other hand, the gestational diabetes insipidus. In this way, the excessive vasopressinase enzyme secreted from placenta will lead to decrease the antidiuretic hormone by the breakdown of this hormone, and digestion of this hormone will lead to create the diabetes insipidus. And the basically central diabetes insipidus is also known as the cranial diabetes insipidus. So I hope you make sense about this. Basically, the diabetes insipidus means the loss of water due to some mechanism and some reason. So this is the video about the diabetes insipidus. I hope you make sense about this. Thanks for watching. Please make sure to subscribe, like, and share if you like this video, and watch another video about the biomedical science if you are a student or expert. So thanks for watching. Bye.